been up north for a few turns, been replenishing. We're now nicely refreshed. Sigvold is ready for action once again. Going to start to move down south. Kolek is here as well, building him up a little army. Mostly probably going to be marauders and cheaper units because it's going to get expensive and we don't have a great deal of money. There's a Beastmen army stood next to me as well, but we're not at war with them, so there shouldn't be any problem. The Empire, I believe, is probably still knocking around these lands, so we've got to keep an eye out, got to be careful. Don't think they've gone home just yet. Gonna move down in bits. Don't want to go down all in one go, just in case I run into an army that I can't escape from. Or 2 armies, or 5 armies. Really need to get Kolek a formidable force so that he's not just going to get wrecked by any old tiny army. Doesn't seem to be anyone around, so I'm going to go back down south and try and take out Kislev, try and get rid of them, finish off their last couple of places, and just reduce the amount of factions that are around, because I think that will make it a lot more easier to manage. They've got Norden and Zavastra. So seemingly 2 places left, everywhere else is raised or held by somebody else. Advance the turn. Oh, there's the Empire up there. Oh, Norden on the left. Looks like they might be closing in on Kolek. Might be time to move, oh Kolek. He's recruited a few units, hopefully. Still 3 to go. We'll get rid of them. We're going to have to move him because that Empire army is most likely going after him, and that Norden army is probably going after him as well, so we can't have him die straight away again like he did just now. Thanks, Volkmar. Oh, I can't really go a lot of places. I guess we'll just go down here. Can't really go left or right, so I've got to go straight down south. Hopefully they won't pursue him, and even if they do, he should be able to escape in the water. Normally you can go pretty far in the water, and it will use up a lot of their movement range going in the water too, so we should be fine. Start to bring Sigvold down. Again, going to do it nice and slowly. There's a Kislev army, only a tiny one though. Okay, looks like Norden's in some trouble. There it's been attacked. I want to try and get rid of these places for Nordland because they are attacking the scaling here, which is obviously beating the scaling down a little bit. So if I can get rid of these places on the shore, it's going to help out scaling to be able to push over and take out some more motherfrickers. Keep edging our way along here. A little bit at a time, just in case there's any other armies. Nope, we're good. A little further. And I've just walked into attrition. Brilliant! Go me! I really should have checked the attrition before I did that. Oh well, only be a little bit, we should be fine. I'm going to try and get rid of that little army, because then they shouldn't have anything left that can do anything. And we can steamroll Kislev to their doom. Okay, not a lot else to do. I like how quick the turns are when you play as a horde. There's not really a lot to do, you've only got 2 or 3 things to manage, and then you just crack on. It's good, it's nice. Nice quick turns. Festos Magoth has returned, my exalted hero. He fell wounded a little while ago, but now he's back. Okay, I can use him to have a look around. He is awfully helpful. The Empire are coming down my way, so I have to be careful of them. No one seemed to attack Kolek, and it looks like Norden's been raised, so that means only 1 place left for Kislev. Top knots are over there. I think what I may do... I can't stay... Oh, look at that attrition. So much attrition. Can't stay here. I may move Sigvold round and let Kolek come down and take out Zavastra, just because he needs to get the experience, and he hasn't actually really done anything yet. He needs to level up. His army needs to level up. His horde needs to level up. So I've got to send him down. I'll put Sigvold here, who can hopefully deter this Empire army, because I think, yeah, we can definitely beat that army should we have to face them one-on-one. We've got all the Chosen, they've got all the Swordsmen. That is a no-brainer. So I'll keep Sigvold kind of poised to take on Volkmar should he come this way. And there's 2 places here, actually. Castle von Rachen and Zavastra. If Kolek could take those out, that would be great for his growth. You can level him up a bit and start to make him into the absolute monstrous, terrifying, deadly death force that he should be. But first, we must get him ashore. Kolek has arrived to destroy everything, but he's going to need some help because his army's still quite small. I don't want to take the turns to build his army bigger, so we'll just use Sigvold to support. And he should still get a decent amount of experience and growth and everything else. We'll actually have to pay to take that, so we'll just raise it up. Beautiful. Kolek is on a warpath. Succeeded in a mission as well. Happy days. We are taking major attrition stood here though, so we'll have to separate, and then on the next turn we can take out Zavastra, and hopefully that will be the end of Kislev. Finally. So we're kind of slowly munching our way through the old world. We're taking off a little bit at a time, just expanding from that kind of northeast section downwards. And hopefully eventually we can take out most of the map, or at least half the map, before the campaign ends for the short victory objectives. Trying to send my hero off to try and scout around a bit. It's always good to be able to see if there's enemy armies coming your way, especially large ones. So we'll have to keep an eye on everything. Empire's up north. Lots of skill points to use. Sigvold, finish off his melee defense, I guess. And who else we got? Gutlev, this is my sorcerer. People always tell me to get the flaming sword, so we'll probably just go for that, I think. Should be able to help us chew through some better units. And then Kolek, his first one, I guess Route Marcher is the best idea. Cool. So that should be fine. Let's see what happens, if anything. Oh, Hochland coming in with their spies. Oh, here we go. Here come all the fucking spies and heroes. Gonna try and assassinate everyone. Gonna ruin all my units. Ooh, recruiting surplus. Happy days. Oh, look, assault unit success. Oh, what a surprise. They basically never fail that. I need to try and assassinate the little bastards. 30% chance. Let's do that. And of course we failed. What a surprise. This game is so unpredictable. I never saw that coming. What the fuck? Devasta's gone invisible. They've got stealth technology. This isn't fair. They think they can hide, do they? This is how the computer tries to save Kislev. No. Goodbye, Kislev. Decisive victory. Raise. Kolek grows stronger. Name's a gleaming pendant. Ooh, that looked nice on him. Kislev is destroyed. Yes. Good. Okay. Another faction bites the dust. And the chaos grows stronger. So it's probably going to be best to try and take out these smaller factions that are around. The Empire is still pretty huge, so taking out Talabekland and Hochland is probably going to be a good call. And if we can help the vampires to expand a bit, because we're improving in relations with them, so if we can get kind of friendly with the vampires and leave them alone, let them take out the Empire a bit, make them nice and strong so they can just beat the Empire down for us, and we can hopefully then go and finish them off. We can use them to our advantage, because I don't care how much of the land they take, because they have nothing to do with my victory objectives.
Let us go.
There's a hero on the move for Talabekland. Oh, there's an army on the move for Talabekland. They are coming at me, and it's mostly artillery, but it has a damn good chance of winning apparently. But I think my mass amount of marauders should be able to win this. I think that is nonsense. I don't think it's worth fighting. I think I'll take a chance. Hey, close victory. Sacrifice the captives so we can get our Kaon. Rightly realised I'm actually supposed to sacrifice them, not just kill them, as someone told me. Okay, so there's a Talabekland army there. I think I'll go and finish them off. Hey, critical failure for one of their heroes. Jolly good. Makes life a little bit easier. Let's see if we can assassinate any of the other ones while we're here. Nope, can't do it on this turn. Rubbish. Okay, I think I'm still replenishing a bit with Sigvold. I think I should get rid of this army because I don't really want it to hang around.
I will not obey.
Mostly just artillery. It's not a big threat, but again, more experience for Kolek. Let's finish it off. What? Again, somehow they have a good chance of winning this, even though they're mostly artillery. What utter nonsense. Give some of these banners. Probably to my aspiring champions is going to be the best bet, I think. I'm not even sure what this one does. Oh, flaming weapons and flaming eyes. Always useful to have flaming eyes, or is it? Is that just terribly painful? Either way, I think I'm going to have to fight this just because I don't want to risk losing it. I'm just going to do it quickly. I think it should be a fairly simple procedure. Yep. Try and imagine how that battle went, and that's probably exactly how it actually went. Kolek hates humans, rightly so. So Kolek has gained more experience. He grows stronger and stronger as we destroy and tear through these lands.
I'm
going to see if I can get... Nah. Well, let's try and start building my relationship with the vampires. So if we can get a non-aggression pact with them somehow, could join their war against the dwarves. That's probably... Well, probably would be fine with for me, actually. It wouldn't really make a difference. I don't think the dwarves will come after me, but we'll try money instead. No, never mind. We'll come back later. We hopefully should keep improving with them, and then we can become best buds with the vampire counts and just destroy all men, basically. For now, though, we shall watch out for the Empire. Volkmar is still stalking Kolek. I may have to bring Sigvald down to sort him out. I did recruit a few units with Sigmar and then gave them to Kolek to make Kolek a little bit stronger, his army a little bit stronger, get some units that you can't get yet, like the Aspiring Champions and stuff. But I think if we can use Sigvald to kind of block for Kolek, and then move Kolek off in another direction, that could be a good idea. We obviously can't really support each other because we'll take attrition, but if we could make Sigvald more of a target than Kolek, that would be awesome. I think we're just going to have to send Kolek off. Oh dear. Seems like no matter where Kolek goes, he's always being pursued. I think they know that he's a dangerous, dangerous dragon ogre. There's a Northern army right next to him. The Top Knots, they declared war on me a few turns ago, so I've got to keep an eye out for them now. They've got a full stack converging on Kolek's location. The Empire hasn't seemed to be bothered with us. There is a massive vampire army here though. Perhaps they're going after Beckhafen. Hopefully so. They can take it off Talabecland, make them weaker, make themselves stronger. As I said, if we can get the vampires on side, that would be damn awesome. I do not want to be at war with the Top Knots though, because I don't think I can really handle them as well as everyone else. Low chance rejected, of course. I don't even know why diplomacy has a low chance of things happening, because in all the Total War games, I don't think I've ever seen a low chance thing accepted. It just seems to be a no. Low basically means no, so don't even bother trying. It's very strange why they don't just change it and have it so it's not lying, basically, because there is no low chance. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. It's bullshit. Gonna move Kolek away anyway. He's gonna get destroyed over there, so we're just gonna have to pull him back. Watch out for the Empire, I guess. We'll send Sigvald over that way. He can maybe get rid of that Northern army.
The gods direct me.
But overall, I'm not really sure what my plan is now, because I've got far too many people coming after me. And these are people who aren't even anywhere near me, like Talabecland aren't really coming after me, Hochland aren't really coming after me. The people that are coming after me are Norden and the Empire, who are both quite a ways away from me. And the Top Knots now, or a horde, they've just suddenly come after me. Oh my goodness, I've just managed to successfully assassinate somebody. How magical. What a rarity. Yeah, I think we're going to have to hope the vampires can make Talabecland weaker. We can maybe start to work down Talabecland and get rid of them next. Then Hochland, then Norden, and then the Empire. We're going to take quite a big jump there, because those are all smaller factions. Hopefully they won't confederate or anything. Oh, they're all moving away. See, it still looks like they're kind of hunting Kolek. Looks like they're moving around his way again. Talabecland only has a few places left. Hochland only has a few places. Middenheim appears to be on fire. Norden's got a couple of places. So yeah, I think getting rid of these smaller factions is where we need to be. It's just avoiding all the dangers seems to be the trouble at the moment. Start scouting around. Maybe we could make a push on Wolfenburg. And then, provided the vampires take Beckhafen, then that should mean that there's one place left for Talabecland. And that'll be them basically gone. We'll move up to the river here, I think, and just replenish. Because we're going to need all the forces we can get to take out Wolfenburg. Kolek, we'll bring him over this way, because we're probably going to need him in that siege. And again, we just got to try and keep him away from the Top Knots. You can probably take on that little Northern army, but he needs to replenish anyway. So I think that's going to be our best bet, is going after Wolfenburg, getting rid of Talabecland, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how things progress though, because obviously anything can happen. A massive elf army might come over in a minute and start trying to take me out. Who knows? I think that's about all we can do for now though. Ooh, Wolfenburg has a 16 garrison. That is pretty large. Getting Kolek involved with that is probably a good idea, because he can smash his way through the doors and stuff. Let's see what transpires here though. Few heroes moving around, but not a lot going. Top Knots moving, but don't really seem to be going anywhere specific. Some research to do. That'll do. Okay. So we'll move over the river. We'll start to scout around. Why could you only move that far? That was a pathetic amount of movement range. Anyone coming over from the west? Nope. Ah, Top Knots. Ah, Top Knots. Alright, let's get over the river and we'll start. Well, maybe we can just begin the siege with Sigvald. I doubt they'll come out to face me. My army still needs a bit of replenishment, but my chosen and stuff should do pretty well on the walls. So we're going to need to build some towers to get them up on the walls, reduce the damage they take, because as they're not all in tip-top condition, we don't want them running away too early. I was trying to recruit a few units for old Kolek, but I think I'd rather move them up a bit first. We'd still have the range to replenish here, and then we can continue our push on Wolfenburg. Oh yes. Talabecland, your doom is coming. Hopefully the top knots will stay where they are. Don't be dick knots. Oh, Talabecland has just put an army in frickin' Wolfenburg. Damn it. We can't attack it now. We definitely don't have the forces for that. And the top knots are on top of Kolek once again. Oh dear. This is all failing miserably. It's not much of an army they have, but their numbers and their walls are going to make it very difficult. Perhaps we can move this way, and we can just run past Wolfenburg and take out these little places. There's a Hochland army there. Herrig is there. Relatively undefended. Talabheim as well. I wish the vampires would start pushing in this direction too. They must have more than one army. They're still trying to get Beckhafen. Okay, I need to get away from the top knots. That is the first order of business. I guess we'll just have to run back. I don't want to run any deeper into the territory, so we'll just run back around near Zavastra. We're just going to have to pull back, I think. I don't know. I don't want to have to keep pulling back. I guess I understand why, like, when you play as any other faction in the Chaos, it says the Chaos are coming for you, and then it says the Chaos are going away for a while, and then the Chaos are coming for you, and then the Chaos are going away for a while. I understand now why that happens. I understand Hordes a bit better. That you kind of can't just stay out there the whole time, because you will just get surrounded and overrun, and you won't be able to replenish quick enough. So yeah, I guess you just have to keep kind of doing waves of attacks, going in, taking out what you can, pulling back, replenishing, and just rinse and repeat over and over again. It's only really the top knots that are giving me trouble now, because there's not a lot of other armies around, bar that massive Talabecland one at Wolfenburg. So if we can... Oh! Moderate. Please, please, please. Yes! Thank God for that. There we go. Problem solved. Top knots. We're best buddies again. Well, maybe not quite that far yet, but they're not going to be chasing us around anymore. That makes life a hell of a lot easier. 3 places left for Talabecland. Nordland's only got 3 places. Okay, good. Let's see if we can get a non-aggression. I'm going to try and send them to war with them as well. Let's try it. Maybe for a good amount of cash. Oh, they're already at war with Talabecland. Awesome. Okay, well hopefully now, because they're at war with Talabecland and the scaling obviously miles away, so Talabecland should be their next target. That could be really helpful actually. So we've got to use all these enemy factions against them. That's the key, I think, with the Chaos. You've got to try and stir everyone up and make them kill each other, as well as making a few friends along the way to help you out and just killing everyone yourself. Here comes an ever annoying hero, probably going to assault my garrison and weaken me even more, and he's not going to fail. Oh, critical failure. Ah, jolly good. Makes a change.
Are you a god?
Okay, so now I kind of have the opportunity to take on Wolfenburg, hopefully relatively uninterrupted. I guess the Hochland army could come over and help them out. We might have to act quite quickly, which means we can't build as many towers, which means we'll take more damage, which means it's going to take longer to replenish. Oh, there's all these things to think about ahead of time, you see. You got to always think a few moves ahead. Vampires still on Beckhafen. Talabheim is undefended. There is a massive Hochland army nearby, and the top knots. Oh, maybe the top knots are going after Talabheim, because they are at war with Talabecland, so that is very possible. That would be awesome, because then there'd only be the one place left, if the vampires manage to take Beckhafen, of course, which leaves us to finish off Wolfenburg, to do our part. Vampires are doing their bit, top knots are doing their bit. Chaos should be the ones to finish him off. Let's see what happens, though, because something will probably happen that will ruin everything. Oh, the vampires have taken Beckhafen. Awesome. Oh, the top knots are indeed besieging Talabheim. Oh, this is all coming together. Let's punish this little son of a bitch spy. Assassinate him. Only 26% chance.
That is not
Why is he so good? He's only a level 7, you're a level 10. What nonsense. I gave my Festus Magoth Exalted Hero, I gave him a little trait that makes him more successful at assassinations, but somehow he's still rubbish against that guy. Maybe we'd have a better chance against this guy up here. We do. Maybe we should go do that instead, rather than waste it on a lesser opportunity. Okay, so now it's the question of, do I go after Wolfenburg and finish off Talabecland, even though there is a humongous army there that could be very difficult to defeat. These are my trials. They don't have any great swords there, so that means my chosen will just have a field day with them, with their garrison at least. Might be able to recruit a few. Oh, well done. Oh, I can upgrade my horde. Finally. I think we should level 2 horde Kolek. It's going to make our units cheaper and things, but I do spy an opportunity in this northern army, as it looks like easy pickings for Kolek. So I think we're going to do that. More experience for Kolek to be had from an easy army to kill. What? 3 quarters their favour. Just for a few halberdiers. They are upgraded, but so are most of my marauders. I'm going to have to fight this. I cannot take this nonsense. This should be a relatively straightforward. I think I can win this. I mean, halberdiers are pretty... They've got a lot of melee defense, so they'll last a good while, which means my crappy leadership marauders may run away. But that's why I got the Aspiring Champions in this army, to help kind of boost the leadership of the marauders a bit and try to have that as a little combo. So we'll see how this goes. I think I'll have a front line of great weapon marauders, and then I'm going to get the regular marauders to try and flank round and surround those halberdiers, because they have a lot of staying power. So surrounding them and dropping them around, like killing as many of them as quickly as we can, is really going to be the key to defeating them. I can use my warhounds to get after the missiles, and then Kolek. Ah, balls! I did not press Control A. Why have you done that, you mother bitch? Let's do this again. One thing I hope they add to Warhammer 2, which they probably won't, but I hope they do, is like formations, or even the ability to create your own formations, so that I don't have to do this at the start of every single battle. I can just press one button, like you can do with the formation buttons. Except maybe I can, you know, set custom ones. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. That would be so much better. There's nothing more annoying than having to set your army, because the formations that it gives you are just kind of shit, because they don't really set it in a decent formation. They'll give you a rough idea, but I want my spears at the edges and my swordsmen in the middle, and it just kind of puts them all in a line half the time. It's kind of terrible. And that's even something that was in the old Total Wars. You had a lot of different formations to choose from in like Rome 2 and Attila, but for some reason for Warhammer they took them all out. Like everyone's going to get confused by them or something. They've made some questionable decisions about the game for Warhammer, I think. I know they've been trying to obviously simplify it so it's more appealing to the masses, which is a terrible way for any game to go, but we'll have to see how they decide to progress with Total War. Hopefully they don't simplify it too much and make it hilariously boring. Anyway, moving up on the hill, trying to get a look-see on this northern army. They're a bit disorganised, of course. I am running up the hill, which is probably bad for my vigour. I'm going to get quite tired, so I have to be careful of that. Got my warhounds in the trees. We'll start moving them out. There are some skirmisher cavalries to get by, although they're coming this way. Let's stay in the trees. I want to stay hidden until the time is right, and those horses are quite nearby. Now they're pulling back. That was weird. It was like they knew I was in there, and then they decided to pull back. Weird. Either way, we'll get these three ready. They're going to charge up and just attack anyone they can, try to get a front line on the go. We'll get Kolek ready to flank round and get some of the missiles. Can't even see my warhounds anymore. I'll edge them a bit closer. We've got to try and get the jump on those missile cavalry, because obviously they're going to be about the same speed as us, so if we can get them before they run away, that would be good. And then those warhounds can get after the missile infantry as well. I'm going to put my aspiring champions with the great weapon marauders, because obviously they're going to help inspire their leadership and keep them in the fight a little bit longer, which, as I said, against the halberdiers we're going to need because of their crazy melee defense. It's ruined my formation as I'm moving up. Good, just what I wanted, obviously. Okay, so yeah, there's this thing that keeps happening at the moment where you move your army up and then it puts like the units that are behind the front line, it moves them forward so they end up kind of mixed in with the front line. It's really, really annoying. I don't know if it's just a glitch that's come in since the latest patch or something, but never really used to happen before. Oh, warhounds, run away. Don't get caught by flagellants. We'll try and get those pistoliers. Get the horses, get the horses. Go round the flagellants. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's a delay on that order then for some reason. There's not one you need when you're trying to catch fast cavalry. Okay, so we're engaged with some of the units. You can see all my units have just gone inside each other now. Brilliant, we might as well just charge into them like an absolute massive destruction. Okay, we've got those. I'm killing those off, jolly good. Starting to flank round with some of my marauders. We've got a pretty hefty flank on them. Their front line wasn't long enough, though there are some halberdiers there to meet us. But we are pretty clumped up, so let's sort that out. There's a bit of a gap there. See if we can sneak through. Well, hey, that'll do for a nice flank. The sooner we can flank these boys, the better. Oh, Kolek, don't get shot. Get after them with those. Let's bring the warhounds back over. They've probably done enough to those pistoliers. Come on, Kolek. The general's just stood there watching. I could get after him, but I want to get the missiles dead first. or at least disrupted. Let's try and flank around with these ones. My aspiring champion should be pretty strong against the halberdiers, so they're going to be rather important. Alright, let's get these missiles done for. We're looking right on the right side, got them surrounded for the most part. Those flagellants should take a fair amount of damage quite quickly. Let's get Kolek on their general. Warhounds after the missiles. That should be good. Okay, those pistoliers are coming back actually. Let's get Warhounds to get rid of them. Kolek is going to take down their general. Hopefully he won't die. I'm not sure how strong he is in comparison. Oh, their general went absolutely flying. Don't know what Kolek did to him, but he's about 30 foot away from him. There you go on, Kolek. Charge him up. Oh, he smashed him on the head. Kolek should be fine with that encounter. It should be able to knock that guy all over the place. The flank round now on these halberdiers because they are winning. I need to get rid of them. Those pistoliers are being dicks. The general's just routed though. Let's get these warhounds back. Gotta get rid of these pistoliers. Not sure what happened to the other ones. I want to try and kill him, so we'll actually probably need to help my marauders a bit more. So let's get some rear charges on these halberdiers. Ruin their morale. Go, go, go. Warhounds, get the pistoliers. Quickly, quickly. Okay, I think we're okay. We've got everything under control. Just got to try and reduce the morale of these halberdiers. And hope that my marauders can hold on long enough before they run away and have a cry. Come on, you can catch them. You've got more speed. You've got 105 speed, my warhounds. Nice. Oh, my aspiring champions aren't even in the fight. They're just stood in front of the fight. Get in the fight, lads. They're supposed to be winning the battle for us. Same on this side as well. Aspiring champions just stood there. That's annoying. Oh well. Their general is very nearly done for. After another round with Kolek. It's just a waiting game now. Come on, guys. Everyone, just get into everyone. Kill that general, then they'll be gone quickly. Come on, Kolek. Finish him off. Bop him on the nose. There we go. He's gone white flagged. He's just getting bullied by Kolek. And there we go. Victory! Cool. So there's more experience for Kolek in his army, which is what I wanted. The more we can level him up, the more of a beast he's going to be, and the more formidable he shall become. Which is quite important. I want to try and kill a lot of these. I feel like he's going to get more experience if he kills more, but I'm not really sure whether that's true, so we'll just end it. Aspiring champions doing some work there. Some of my marauders actually putting up a fair amount of killage. Cool, a close victory. We did lose some, but we didn't lose too much. Of course, replenishment is going to make it difficult to get them back anyway, but we did get a shield of Tolos, which is, you know, probably useful. Let's finish them off. Oh, are you telling me they're just out of range? What an absolute load of nonsense. Maybe I'll be able to get them anyway. Oh, good, okay. That would have been ridiculous. They were like right in the little middle bit where I couldn't get them in the circle. What a load of shizer. Oh well, Bertie Bocker is no more. I'm going to need a new plan of what to do next.